Hello friends, I am a Ukrainian who does not leave the territory of his country. I would like to tell you what is happening at the front with the help of maps and information transmitted by the Ukrainian Armed Forces. Please support my work by liking me and also believe in Ukraine's victory. Mandatory evacuation has been announced in 37 settlements near Kupiansk. The Russians are preparing a major offensive there, and the situation is very difficult. Military expert Andriy Kramarov noted that the enemy has not advanced even a meter. However, it has become known that the Ukrainian armed forces had to move some of their reserves to this area, which was what the occupiers wanted. According to him, if the Russians break through, they will not consolidate in Kupiansk, but will move on towards Kharkiv. Wings Aerial Reconnaissance Unit of the 3rd Brigade defeated 4 tanks in outday in the Bakhmut sector. 3 tanks were destroyed, the 4th was damaged. Filigree accuracy. The enemy does not want to leave the Bakhmut direction so easily, but on some flanks, Ukrainian defenders are putting pressure on the Russians, said Mykola Volokhov, call sign Abdullah, commander of the Terra unit of the 3rd Brigade. He described what is happening in the east. According to him, the stakes have risen so much that the enemy continues to throw their soldiers into battle like cannon fodder, trying to take by quantity rather than quality. The enemy is trying to maintain its positions near Bakhmut, so it is constantly bringing reserves here. The enemy has not been successful in counterattacks recently, Volokhov added. Only the loss of equipment and manpower. Details of our special forces raid into Kozachi Tabor. In the morning, Ukrainian special forces conducted a secret operation to kidnap a Russian commander landing on small boats under artillery fire as a distraction on the left bank of the Dnipro. Having captured the Russian position, the fighters imitated a call for help from Russian soldiers using either a walkie-talkie or even the cell phone of one of the killed. Major Tomov of the Russian Armed Forces, in charge of the border area, accompanied by 10 other soldiers, drove to the spot where our fighters were waiting for him. Upon arrival, Tomov's armored personnel carrier was ambushed. His men were killed or wounded, and the Russian officer himself was taken prisoner. And that's not all. Ukrainian armed forces advanced to the north of Robotyno outskirts, 10 km south of Orihove. In addition, Ukrainian forces have advanced in Urozhaine, 9 km south of Velika Novosilka, along the border of Donetsk and Zaporizhzhia regions. The Ukrainian counteroffensive is forcing the Russian military to deploy its defensive forces in the western part of Zaporizhzhia region, indicating that the Ukrainian armed forces actions there could significantly weaken the Russian defense. British intelligence noted that the Russian Federation has moved paratroopers from the left bank of the Kherson to Zaporizhzhia region because of heavy losses. As a result, Russia's defense on the eastern bank of the Dnipro River has become even weaker. American analysts from the Institute for the Study of War noted that due to the degradation of the occupiers' forces, any breakthrough by the Ukrainian armed forces could be decisive. The last few days have also been difficult for us. Fierce fighting continues in the Svatove, Bakhmut, Berdyansk and Zaporizhzhia sectors. It is no secret that our competent actions lead to success, and vice versa, our mistakes continue to cost us dearly.